Hey guys, what's going on? Titan Gaming here with another Apex Legends video. Today we're going to be talking about something a little bit different. I don't usually do tip videos, but 2 days ago Respawn announced that they're going to be doing a $3 million tourney in January, well, starting in January, and it's going to be exclusively on PC. The console community was really upset by this, and a lot of pro console players are switching to PC now, and a lot of other players are also following them because console players fear that there's not going to be a competitive scene coming to console for a while. Respawn actually did confirm that they're working on a tournament for console, but that could be sometime in the future. So until then, a lot of these players are switching over to PC. So as soon as I saw this, I went on YouTube and I searched for tip videos for people switching from console to PC, and I didn't see a single video on it. So I figured, as somebody who has a lot of friends who play on PS4, and I spend a lot of time watching clips from Xbox and PS4 on YouTube and Twitter, I'd give some advice, at least from my own personal experience, on switching from console to PC and how to do that the most easily. So this is my tip video on switching from console Apex Legends to PC Apex Legends. Before I get straight into these tips, remember to leave a like and subscribe because that really helps me out. We're getting really close to 75 and I'm so excited for it. Thank you guys so much. But without further ado, let's hop into these. So the first thing I'm going to talk about actually doesn't have anything to do specifically with Apex Legends. I'm going to be giving you guys some tips on how to get the right gaming mouse. With a keyboard, you could use literally any keyboard that has the W, A, S, and D, and obviously the other buttons, but really any keyboard. And you could use your smartphone earbuds for sound quality, but without a proper gaming mouse, you're not going to hit shots like you should be. So I'm going to go over the 3 positions that people hold a mouse, and then give you guys some recommendations for mice that you can pick up based on your hand position. So the first one is going to be the palm position. This is the most common grip, and basically if you were to go get a mouse and put your hand over the top of it, your palm would be resting on the back end of it, and your pointer and middle finger would be fully covering the left and right mouse button. If this is you, I would highly recommend getting a Razer Death Adder mouse. I got one of these about 4 years ago, and it's a very reliable mouse. I'm still using it right now as I'm recording this. Very good mouse. You can get it for about $40 right now from Best Buy. The next grip is the fingertip grip. Now, if you put your hand on that mouse and you find you're gripping it between your ring finger and your thumb, and your pointer and middle fingers are slightly up higher on the left and right mouse button, then this is going to be you. I am also a fingertip grip, but I use the Razer Death Adder. When I searched it up, a lot of people who are this grip prefer Corsair mice. Corsair makes really good stuff. I just have never liked it because their mice are a little bit bulkier than Razer, but definitely go check out Corsair if that's your hand type. The last one that we're going to get into is the claw grip. So if you hold the mouse further back with your thumb and ring finger, and you really curl up those 2 top fingers like a Velociraptor claw, then this is going to be you. For this, I would recommend a Logitech Prodigy mouse or a Razer Viper Ultimate. The Viper is going to run you a lot of money, so I would recommend the Logitech to start with. So having gotten hardware out of the way, let's get into the mindset that you need going into this. Do not doubt your abilities as a console player going into PC. If you know the map and if you know the guns and have a basic idea of the recoil pattern, you're going to be better than the average PC player right out of the gate. Rotations are the same, hot drop areas are the same, loot distribution is the same. You're playing the same game. You're just going to need to get used to the movement and the faster game speed, which I'm going to talk about right now and give some tips for. The first tip I'm going to give is to never stop moving. If you don't stop moving from the time you land to the time you either die or win, you're going to be a lot harder to shoot, and you're going to learn the mechanics better. As soon as you drop, start running around, sliding over everything, jumping off of everything, just to get a feel how a keyboard and a mouse and the mechanics work for you. If you're moving, enemy squads are going to have a lot harder time hitting you because of how precise aiming is on PC. You're going to find you probably don't get hit as much as you do on console, but it's also going to be harder for you to land those shots. A really important tip that I think, especially up close, this is a tip I like to use with either the longbow, wingman, PK, or EVA 8, is to actually use your body rather than the mouse to line up shots. So when I have the PK, I like to get close to people and then move with them and track them with my body and get shots off like that, because you'll hit them more consistently. The next tip I want to talk about is verticality. Because of how much faster Apex is on PC, I cannot stress the importance of verticality. When I say verticality, I don't mean climbing up a mountain and sniping, or getting to the top of the tallest skyscraper in Capital City and drop shotting somebody. I just mean when you're out in the environment, actively look for anything that will give you a height advantage. You'll be able to move a lot more quickly and with a lot more precision on PC. So use that to your advantage. Anything that will offer you an environmental advantage where you can take a few shots and then peek back down and reload or heal, that's going to be really important. Healing is so important, even more so than on console, because of how much faster paced the game is. Any time that you can squeeze out that 3 or 4 second heal is gonna be crucial to winning fights on PC, but verticality is what's going to allow you to do that. I also want to talk about aiming on a mouse as opposed to console. Obviously there's no aim assist on PC, and obviously it's a lot more precise, and you can use movement to help better line it up, but I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and pretend that anything that I can say is going to make you better at aiming. There are so many videos right now pretending that they're going to help you become a pro overnight if you just watch their video. It's a complete lie. I will give you some tips on how to practice aiming better. What I do personally is I go into the firing range and I turn on the PvE glitch, and then I'll just pick up random guns, especially ones that I'm unfamiliar with. Rain Day is a fantastic content creator. He actually put out a video a few days ago about some tips and drills that you can run in the firing range, so I'm going to link him in the description below. Go check that video out. But what I do personally is I'll load in and I'll first run it through with the wingman a few times, then I'll switch to the RE45, and then I'll bump my way up into guns that I'm not familiar with, like the Hemlock or the Prowler, stuff like that. Another tip that I'll give is when you're landing, don't hot drop. Land the place like right next to the hot drop. So if the plane's coming over Refinery, drop Epicenter. Going over Geyser, go Overlook. That way you're getting 1 to 2 squads, but you'll still be able to focus on the things that you're familiar with, like your gun knowledge and your map knowledge, and so you can really focus on aiming. I really hope you guys found this video to be informational for you. It's not true at all that a console predator is equivalent to like a gold player on PC. That's not true at all. There certainly are players who know how to abuse the environment more than others, which is something that doesn't really happen on console all that much. If you enjoyed this video, please like it and subscribe, as I come out with new content every other day. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. But till then, take it easy.